So that was just a press conference from Houston Fire Department Public Information Officer Raul Reyes. He confirmed the name of this church building, Centro Cristiano Church, also known as Alpha Omega Christian Academy. I've seen both names for the same sort of property online, but he referred to it as a fire at Centro Cristiano Church. He mentioned it's a complex of three separate buildings that were all engulfed at some point in fire, and he actually mentioned that all three are still ablaze at this hour. Good news that, again, we can confirm from Houston Fire, no injuries, no fatalities to report as a result of this fire. Initially, it came in as a call around 12:39. It was a two-alarm fire. That was sort of the response from Houston Fire. When they got to the scene, they realized they needed a lot more apparatus, more firefighters on the ground. It was upgraded to a three-alarm fire. So at the moment, in these live pictures you're looking at from Air 11, we know there were at least 100 firefighters on the ground, multiple apparatuses working together, a three-alarm fire, a much more, a larger response to get this thing under control. He did mention that he described it as a fire that is now under control, although there are still flames shooting from that church or Christian academy. He said it is under control. He said initially, as we've been reporting, we've been talking about since we joined you, the proximity of this complex, this church complex to I-45 was definitely a concern for firefighters. He described it as a concern, but they were able to respond there quickly and get this thing under control to ensure that is no longer a concern in terms of the smoke impacting travel or the fire spreading it anyway. He actually said, his quote was, I believe, "It's not as bad as it looks." He said the smoke can be a little scary. Initially, when we joined you around 1 o'clock, it was thick black smoke, really engulfing most of that TransStar camera. Now you see more gray, white smoke. This thing definitely in much better shape than it was a few hours ago. In terms of what we know about this actual complex or church, academy, whatever you want to call it, again, firefighters calling it Centro Cristiano Church. It goes by Alpha Omega Christian Academy as well, sort of one and the same when you go to their website. They do have an active website still that you can get to from their Facebook page. But firefighters telling us they're not sure if it was abandoned. All they can tell us is that when they got there was no one on scene, no one to pull from any building, and no one that they could really talk to on scene about what was happening inside. So they can't confirm whether it was abandoned, but they say there was definitely no one there to contact when they arrived on scene and no injuries. On the right-hand side of your screen there you see as